Michigan.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Nicole Lewis.
From
New York City.
I'm Josh Dotis, piano.
Adrian Hartley, backup singer, originally from Baltimore.
I'm Darryl Wilkerson, and I'm from New York City.
Come on, I said it turned on a Saturday night and the rain came down. I like to wash it away. And I kept beating out my single, but now single again. It is a better that way. Maybe I felt bad, but castles I will remember the feeling. I was back in the center, but the time passed. You gotta talk, and I'm alone again with the sound of the clock. And I was watching me all weekend night. You can call it healthy, but I know it ain't right now. Break it down, feel straight. I'm driving to Jersey with no idea what to say except, baby, yeah. Well, come on, do the do. Call the teacher. Me and you, yeah. Just like we used to. I said I don't have to be true. I'll tell you no. Just close your eyes and turn them back to the place the way they do. Say what's up? Well, I said I used it, it was cut and dry. The way the candle burns out, now you put it away. But it's I said the flame calling back, burning a hole through the wall in the drain. I keep driving through the ghetto all night. I said to the end, the weather ain't right, keep it good. And I said that it made you know the fire is rising. Yeah, but I'm not afraid, and I make love on the radio. Mother, holler for every mile. On the black and start the waiting. Love ain't easy. I'm coming tonight. I'm coming down to the finish line. 85 all the way. Lord, I hope you're watching me now, 'cause I know not what I say when I say, baby, come on and do. Call the teacher. Me and you, just like we used to. Said I know, but don't have to be true. I can't tell to know. Just close your eyes and tell them what they're doing, baby. Now wait a minute, wait. Say. I said come feel in the kitchen. Yes, I said we're gonna have ourselves a time. And she said I just got to know one thing before I ease on in. I said, is it me I'm missing, baby, or just something all the time is? And I said, oh, baby, just got one thing to say. I just got one thing to say. Do the dance.
everybody, this is Scott from the Clarks, and you're watching Mediascope. The convergence has begun.
Meet Francis Worthy. He's never had many friends. His father doesn't care.
You're disgusting, you know it.
His mother is unaware.
Some banana pudding.
What happens when this misfit has dreams beyond his reach?
So how do we get it?
He slowly goes insane.
Go away!
Join him
Now!
soon.
This is Dennis McDonough, and you're watching Mediascope. The convergence has begun. My best friend's girlfriend, she's from Danville, Virginia. So down to like the lake at night, and they'd give them flashlights and sticks. Not just sticks, they would use pool sticks. I don't know why. And then they would sharpen up the edges. So they'd go down to the pond at night, and then they'd shine the flashlight on frogs. And when they see the frogs, they would just take this pool sticks and stab them. And like, you know, and that would be like for dinner. So I'm sitting there and I was asking her if, you know, she's out there with like blue chalk sharpening up this pool stick. So when she goes for the frog, it doesn't like scratch off and like it doesn't count. And then I asked her if the frog's too close to the other frog and you can't make the shot, can you use like a bridge? And then I asked, and you know, she's going down there, she has like her collapsible stick in like a case, and there's like George Thorogood's Bad to the Bones playing in the background. So she's over there with a tree that has like those little sliders to keep score. And I asked her if she missed a frog, does it have to bank in off like a tree and a rock, or like if she loses a turn? You know, for safety measures when you're frog gigging, do you have to wear big like orange fluorescent frog suits and no one else gigs you instead, thinking you're fair game? You know, for practice when she was little, did her mom give her like a pencil and like a thing of tadpoles?
First start singing or playing the piano, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
The chicken came first. I was playing piano.
You got some chicken here?
I got chicken. Did that come already?
Eggs?
Okay. I ordered chicken when I was 5. No, I mean, I started playing piano when I was 5, and started singing not until I was like 12, and only by necessity because I didn't have like Michelle Pfeiffer to lie back on the piano and sing for me. I'm not a natural pianist. I don't consider myself a natural singer at all. I just sort of sang because I didn't have anyone else to do it, and developed it that way.
And the others?
Drumming? My dad pushed me into drumming. He knew I was musically talented at something. And, I was trying violin and guitar, and it was horrid. It was terrible. So I couldn't.
But I can't break it.
It was terrible.
I can't break it with my hands.
It was so I just pounded on guitars and was drumming on those. So my dad finally just signed me up for drumming. And he was completely right. It just took off from day one.
Nice. Nicole?
Yeah, I was a shower singer, actually, for a long time.
Closet singer.
Yeah, I was supposed to. Did you?
I was at that
I used to
show.
sit barefoot.
Rock on!
Yeah, it was great. But I was supposed to be a doctor actually, but I started singing and acting and all that good stuff. What? Messed it
that
up.
one
Yeah,
up.
parents are very.
You're not helping anybody. man.
Doctor to a 2-person crowd show. Nice.
I'm doing real well.
No.
Hi Mom, see what I'm doing now?
She's like, where's my baby?
What about you?
I've always been singing. I mean, and I think it's funny, a lot of us sang, actually all three of us
sang a cappella in college. I know you're probably
Yeah.
for saying that,
No,
but it's
it's
true.
all good.
So I mean, I went to an acting school that was like very art sort of centric, and did a lot of that from a very early age, and then sang in a funk band in college, and then moved to New York. And was
Bowser, Shannon I was a main inspiration.
Daryl, when did you start playing bass?
I've been playing bass for about 20 years. I kind of got into it because I was doing live sound, and I was DJing at clubs, and I just was listening to a lot of bands that totally sucked, and I was like, you know what?
I'm gonna do this
You know,
myself.
and it was basically like, well, I can't do any worse than these guys, so I just figured I'd pick an instrument, and bass was it.
I like that.
It's the truth. I mean, so I kind of fell into it by accident, you know, but it's cool. I dig playing. I really like playing with this band. Out of all the bands that I've played with over the years,
We're the only ones that put up with the shit.
true. But that having been said, you know, this is like a very, very talented group of individuals. So it's kind of, you know, it's a challenge for me. I like playing to a challenge, and this is a challenge because everybody in this band is so good at what they do.
But it all comes together well.
Ooh, thanks. Midnight, so hold on to the gang for the fan that it's in college. Why getting high? Well, it's a familiar song. If I did try to get you when I met you all the time in college, baby, I would want to meet you even then. Pretending I saw you there. If I burn, leave the rolling out. I lost the rhythm watching you there. No, 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 no. Next week, little Lee, with a bottle of wine, he was calling me, baby. That's out on the sides, and it keeps rolling on. If you never know, I wonder how I never saw you dancing college. Sometimes paradise is all you're running. Then turning, I saw you there. The hip-hop pose and he's the rolling out. Oh, I lost the rhythm watching you dance. Courtesy, not a cry. Well, hey, come on, come on. No. No. Well, every time that moment arrives, well, every time that moment arrives, yeah. Well, every time that moment arrives, take me back to the very first day, oh yeah. Well, every time that moment arrives, take me back to the very first day, oh. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. Every time that moment arrives, take me back to the very first day, oh. Let me shake, 'cause here's the rise, where's the
we all do, I think. I mean, it's like, you know,
Complete act.
it's total
You
bullshit.
hate it.
Yeah,
Lie.
there's nothing I hate more than
When do we
actually
get home,
performing.
man? Come on.
No, I mean, we work really hard, you know, rehearsal, promotion, whatnot, and as soon as we hit the stage, it's just play. I mean, that's what it has to be, and everything else is secondary. So,
Meet Francis Worthy. He's never had many friends. His father doesn't care.
You're disgusting, you know what?
His mother is unaware.
Some banana pudding.
What happens when this misfit has dreams beyond his reach?
So how do we get it?
He slowly goes insane.
Go away
Join him
now.
soon.
Well, I used to be the kind of man who had it all. And my diva civil snap don't put me on the break. Well, 7-figure salary and all the perks that I wanted. And I thought I found my own American dream. I didn't think that I could be no more secure. Well, but then something happened that shook me to the core. Well, yes, it did. Well, a friend down on Wall Street called the middle of the night and asked me the stranger there. Well, wanted to know if I lied, drive on out to the Badlands with him, and I thanked the Lord for that telephone ring. I heard she called me a little off guard. Well, come visit rappers today. We're living in my car singing. Can't reach us with the U.S. Postal Service. Don't try to fax us on the telephone. Oh no, they got no permanent address. White collar cowboys that were born to roll. Yeehaw! Well, I used to be such a high class banker. I got all my shirts and ties from Burberry's too. And you could read my life out living through my day book. They don't be lost here, they say it's so. Don't give out guys all friends about the juicy just give a big wet kiss and tell them it's from a wounded knee. Can't reach us with the U.S. Postal Service. Don't try to fax us on the telephone. Oh, no, ain't got no permanent address. White collar cowboys that were born to roam. Now listen, 'cause out here in the Badlands, my beamer sticks out of bed. But without a way to fit in better, well, we got a bumper sticker. Said my other car's a piece of shit. So give out the guns to all the friends of mine that you see. Just give a big red kiss and tell them it's from a wounded knee. Can't reach us with the U.S. Postal Service. Don't try to fax us on the telephone. Oh, no, ain't got no permanent address. White collar cowboy, now just give it to the funky drum and go on and go Joe. Go Joe. Jojo Mosherry.
This is Chris Wells of Lovehead. Check out Mediascope. The convergence has begun. All right.
Everybody's so health conscious nowadays. I just joined a gym. You know, everybody's got to work out, look good, to get summertime and being warm and all that. But do they have any idea how much they charge? It's like, sorry kids, no college fund, but my butt looks good in these jeans. But I figured out a good way to save them a lot of money. Just get rid of the shower curtains. Nobody's using them. Those aren't shower stalls, those are peep show booths. It's like, next time I'm not even going to bring my gym bag, I'm just going to bring a change belt. I don't remember any part of the contract that I signed that said adult entertainment included, because, when I'm in the shower, I turn into a tomb. I'm in there with my welding hat and my welding torch. It's like airtight. I'm like a human aquarium. Because, when I'm in there, I don't want anybody seeing me. And since I have to be to the gym for a reason, I don't think anybody wants to see me either.
Meet Francis Worthy. He's never had many friends. His father doesn't care.
You're disgusting, you know what?
His mother is unaware.
Some banana pudding.
What happens when this misfit has dreams beyond his reach?
So how do we get it?
He slowly goes insane.
Go away!
Join him
Now!
soon.
I'm Francis Worthy, journalist. I'm very impatient, and I make a lot of mistakes. And so, I've learned to cover them up. I guess it's kind of like makeup. You know how makeup covers up blemishes? I kind of do the same thing. Cover up blemishes. Bury them. Anyway, this is my life, mistakes and all.
Where in the hell have you been? Don't you know that it's supper time? And look at you. You're just nasty as hell. You're disgusting. You know what? Get your ass in there and wash up.
Okay.
Wash them good. Use hot water. Francis, when are you gonna get your damn hair cut? You look like a sissy or something. It ain't right. I'm tired of it. Mother, how about give me some more of that meat, would you? Get me some that's juicy this time. It was kind of tough last time. And get me a couple more biscuits too. Mother's the best biscuit maker in the whole world. Best biscuit eater in the whole world too.
I made your favorite dessert tonight. Some banana pudding. I made it from a new recipe I found. Doesn't have any sugar in it.
What are you talking about? Doesn't have any sugar in it. You have changed the banana pudding? Don't you know that you don't
Well,
with
Louise
banana
says
pudding?
it's just as
I
good
don't
as any
give
other
a
that you
shit
have.
what Louise says. Don't with the banana pudding. God tomorrow you'll be wanting to leave out the bananas. Give me some more meat.
Here you are. This piece should be a little more tender. I'm sorry I let it cook too long.
You see what you did, Francis? Your mother was so worried about you she couldn't tend to her meat like she was supposed to.
Louise says the pudding is really good. Shall I fix you up some?
No, I don't want any pudding. Just sit down, quit buzzing around. You worry the out of me. You're gonna give me another cardiac infarction.
I'm sorry.
Multiply. Multiplying. Have you considered multiplying?
Need you guys anything else?
I think it's gonna cost a lot, even at a cheap franchise multiplying shop. Forget WebPress.
Yes, I've established correspondence with multiple multiplying shops, and it is quite expensive, even to look like the Times.
Of course it's expensive to look like the Times,
Why's that?
because they have the grip.
They don't need our 50 cents.
Exactly. I mean, the whole purpose of the paper is to establish control. Soft money, government subsidies. 95% of the media is controlled by 0.02% of the population. 99.98% of us are controlled by that 0.02%. We need to be that 0.02%.
What about the 4.98%?
There's no correlation.
Oh, no correlation.
We need the grip.
So how do we get it?
I've been sculpting through the special sauce, and I think we may need to add some more sour cream if we're to have the intrigue necessary to gain motoring.
Right. I've been practicing my sour cream skills. I just about have the focus down, everything. F-stop 4, 5.6, reciprocity failure. I have all the chemicals. Developer, acetic acid, fixer, fixer remover, and the red light bulb.
Excellent, most impressive. Let's continue with our same duties. Do you have something for me to look at?
Oh, yeah.
What is this?
It's phase 2.
No. This.
Oh, that's the archer.
We don't have time for doodling. Excellent. Good. Wonderful, excellent. Meeting adjourned.
Okay. I'm Francis Worthy, journalist. I'm doing a series of articles on culture. Would you care to contribute? You're a drummer.
6/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, it's got 6 beats to the measure. Quarter note gets a beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2.
How long have you been a drummer? 2 years.
I like 3 for them. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's a triplet. 1, 2, 3.
What's the difference between 6/4 and 3/4?
Excellent question. Man, are you a drummer?
No, but I think I could be a drummer if I played the drums.
Well, okay. Okay, I got it. It's the loop. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. The listener thinks it's looped, but it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do you have a drum philosophy?
What do you mean? I don't know.
Like, I don't know, like some underlying belief which gives your drumming meaning or purpose, like a spiritual side, that which connects you with your fellow drummer, fellow man?
No, not really.
How about influences? Who are your influences?
Oh, Peart. You ever heard of him?
Neil Peart, the drummer for Rush?
Peart.
Peart.
Peart, like ear, Peart.
Loader says Peart.
Well, it's Peart.
Neil Peart, the drummer for Rush. Known for his precise drumming style revolving around polyrhythmic counterpoint. Joined the band in 1978 to replace John Rutsey. Is credited with guiding the direction of the band with his unique beats and conceptual lyrics.
Yeah, you like his drumming?
I've never heard it.
Oh, Rush. It's 7/8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Or is it 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3? I don't know. Is that the same thing?
Which one?
What's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
What's the second one?
It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Sounds the same as the first one.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, so it is the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
You ever wonder what like people are saying like when they're speaking a foreign language, man? I can never understand it. You speak any foreign languages?
I know what they're saying.
Well, what are they saying?
They're gonna call their girlfriend on the new phone.
No, dude, I don't
The
think
other
that's
one-
what they're saying.
Yeah, you can look at it and tell.
Really?
Yeah.
What's goat in Spanish?
Canajo.
Cannot. You gonna put this in the paper or
It's gonna be an article.
in the newspaper or magazine or what do you do?
Newspaper.
Oh, which one?
It's gonna be around. It's gonna be here.
So you're gonna have the paper here.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Lordy, lordy. Goodness gracious alive.
So I heard a lot of different influences. Gospel, some time 20s. Yeah, okay. Once again, plug. Who would you say were some people that inspired you? Someone who influenced your music?
Well, as a writer, I'm very influenced by like a combination of the major like piano rock figures, Bruce Hornsby, Elton John, Billy Joel, and then the like earlier 70s and 60s more sort of soul people, Stevie Wonder, obviously the whole James Brown poem and stuff, and like Ray Charles is a big influence.
Marcone.
And Marcone is
Don't
a great,
diss
great
Marcone.
man.
You gotta put Marcone in it.
Marcone's
Come
a
on.
good man. He's a good man.
Marcone
a great
is
player.
he's great, man. That guy.
But as a band, I mean, I think what's cool about us is that we're like our influences are all coming together on the stage. I mean, I don't think there is any one influence for the band as a whole, which is part of what I think makes us interesting. I hope.
Well, who do you guys listen to when you wake up in the morning?
JoJo. He never shuts up. He never shuts up. Oh my God.
When we wake up in the morning, we wake up mad because all we hear at night is JoJo
That's not true.
snoring.
He's lying. He's just saying that because he chooses to sleep next to JoJo. So he's the one that completely depends on what kind of mood.
What just happened?
I didn't mean that in like a sexual way. Listening.
What were you saying about our image? What were you saying about our image?
About the sailors. Go back to the front of the sailors.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Morning music is completely depends on what
Who's in
kind of
charge?
mood you're in. Oh, you mean like in the van? When we get up and we get in the van and
What
we
is your
drive
routine
together?
when you get up? What do you guys do when you get up?
The first
Me
thing I
and
do is
Daryl
go,
get
oh
up
my.
and we're like, when the hell is Josh gonna get up? 4 hours later, finally he comes alive. That's it. That's it. Daryl's up. I'm like, yeah, you're up too.
He's
8. All right. Here goes another 6 hours.
No, here's the routine. It's like, we're up, we're all doing things. Josh goes, good morning, kids. I go like this. I look at JoJo, I go, fucking 2 o'clock.
Today it was like 4, was it not? Or no, 2 days ago. Yesterday.
No, the other day was 3:30.
I live a very stressful life. I'm sorry.
We're not answering her question. We're not answering her question.
That's right. I'm writing in my sleep. I'm
Music in the
producing
morning.
guys.
That's what we
Sorry,
do.
music in the morning.
That really is what we do.
That's pretty much right, yeah.
That's it. Me and Daryl wait around for everybody.
She's trying to stick to the music.
All right,
but we're
sorry.
talking about
Yeah,
drama.
that's really not
Who are your favorite cartoon characters? How about that?
Oh, Ed and Eddie and Space Ghost and
Space
Sora.
Ghost. Elmer Fudd.
Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, yeah, Elmer
Oh,
Fudd.
that was classic. I'm really sad they took that off.
Beavis? I know.
Oh, Beavis, of course.
And Flux.
That's terrible.
What about South Park?
Cartman. Cartman.
Those are
Tom and Jerry.
Chef.
You gotta go
Tom
Tom
and
and Jerry.
Jerry. Definitely. Definitely Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry Droopy.
We haven't had enough Cartman impersonations here, have we?
I'm sorry. Nobody's
Someone
done that.
shoot him.
Then what you gonna do? Huh?
Take over the world.
Personally, I'm going on a cartoon strike because you
Ren and
guys want to kill
Stimpy.
the
Ren and
cat.
Stimpy, wrong.
Ed and Eddie, I'm telling you.
Things for my best friend, Stimpy.
All right.
Horrible.
We love and revel.
Hey, that's my
I think
hand.
Josh needs a nap.
Next question.
I haven't slept.
No more jokes.
What's your favorite cereal?
Lucky
Cocoa
Charms.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Lucky
Pebbles.
Charms.
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Oh, Brand. That's
I'm not just saying that because I want them to send it to us.
That's a pound of sugar. That's
No,
a lot of
extra
sugar.
fiber. Extra fiber. You do have
We gotta go away from the music.
That's so boring.
We gotta go away from
Well, it looks out as he's been not straight. Can't stand another thing again. Yeah, looks to me but maybe I just practice saying hi. 'Cause it's heaven when you die. Yeah, ever further from the cradle we still know. Never breadcrumbs when you want to make it home. And here we are, spreading arms around, starting kissing cries, 'cause we're all at the end of the day. Look at my man in the rain, and it come pouring down. She go lost and fast. I love that'll make you insane. Just looking to get home in the rain. home. Packs the lifestyles that are home. Another Saturday alone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just as in another night. Just the love of me the ride. Wishing that, wasting night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ever further from the cradle we still know. And never breadcrumbs when you want to make it home. And here we are, spinning arms around, starting kissing crackers are all at the end of the day. Look at the nightmare in the rain, and it come pouring down, yeah, yes. And she go lost and fast, and I love that I'll make you insane. Just looking to get out in the rain. Well, we take Nash, she gets away. Running laps, she gets away. Tripping traps, she gets away. Well, I see over there, she slipped away. I see over there, she slipped away. I betrayed her to hold her head. Thanks a lot.
Our families are really, by and large, very supportive, which is
Yes.
no joke.
Shout out to my mom, my sister.
Shout out to our families.
Gloria, Lance, Alexandra, Adriana.
Connie and Lance.
Connie, oh
That's
yeah.
it. Double Lance.
Double
Lance Power.
Lances.
To my friends Fletcher Pratt, great band in Detroit. Buddy Joe Leone.
All right.
Gotta see my grandpa.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Harlow.
My
mom.
grandpa, he's the man. Grandpa's the man.
My mom.
He sang in a band once.
And John and Raylene, Pooter and John Boy.
Pooter.
They live out here.
And
That's
Cooter.
my dad's old friends.
Cooter.
I haven't seen him in 10 years.
Roscoe Pico.
So if you're watching this, hey John and Raylene. talent search. All right, that's good. Just go ahead and speak.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord, Sean. Oh my God. I can't take this.
Where did Francis go?
You like the fireworks?